everyone. So today I have a video inspired by a conversation I had with a friend, and it's slightly more coming from my personal experience. I'll share some of my own story with this, but also very linked to the work I do with other people, and it's on kind of numbness, dissociation, and then the other side of that kind of sensitivity, and feeling everything very strongly. So this kind of this spectrum of kind of, let's say, emotional sensitivity. And then obviously links between trauma, healing, etc. So I used to, until maybe my mid kind of teens, I was actually very numbed in my emotional experience, and I only really recognise that now because of where I am now. So I was quite like this, and I had I was repressing a lot of emotional kind of traumas, and I was keeping everything under wraps through various coping mechanisms. My emotional world was very like this, and looking back on it now, I realise I was dissociating like a lot of the time, like I more living in a fantasy land. Like actual me being present, day-to-day present with my sensations, was not really happening because I was off somewhere else with various things, and then it led to other kind of coping mechanisms in my life that were destructive, like an eating disorder, which I've spoken a little bit about. So I went from that, and then through doing the work I've done now internally, I'm now in a place where I am a lot more sensitive. It's stabilising now, but I went through a period of really feeling so emotional with everything. Like I'd unlocked these kind of, all of these feelings and fears and darknesses that I'd been repressing for quite a few years. Now, I was speaking to a friend about this, kind of the question of, is it easier just to feel less? And in a way, it is easier to feel less and to be like this. There's less drama, there's less vulnerability, there's less fear. But when I would not go back in a heartbeat, my emotional world was so flat. And now, while sometimes I feel I'm facing a lot of darknesses or fears, or I'm feeling really vulnerable in myself, I'm also having such feelings of strength and resilience, and really feeling deeply connected in my heart to life, connected to people, connected to joy in a way that I never could feel before. Everything was very deadened and shut down. So I guess for any of the sensitive souls out there, just a little message that maybe, yes, sometimes we need to be more, we want to feel a bit more balanced emotionally, but also to feel life is here to live and here to feel. So we can only, as much negative as we can feel is equally as much positive as we can feel, and we can't have our cake and eat it. Sometimes we want to have our cake and eat it. We want to be able to feel all the good things without feeling the bad things, but we feel it all or we feel nothing, which can be a hard pill to swallow in many forms. But also for people who maybe are struggling with numbness and linking not just depression but even pure numbness. The term that I like to use, it's called anhedonia. There are ways to break this down gently, safely, to open up your kind of emotional experience as and when you feel ready. So just some food for thought, and sending much love your way.